So, this is the second time I'm going live. Hey, what up? Sorry. I had some sound difficulties the first time I did it. So, we had a little issues. But I'm pretty sure I got the sound fixed. If my sound is not fixed, let me know. Other than that, hey, I missed y'all. It's been a long time to me. It's been a year and about, 4 or 5 months since I've been on live? I know. Yeah, a lot has happened in the world. Like, I heard about this Charlie Kirk stuff, and, I think we're at war with Iran right now. I mean, gas prices going up. It's a lot going on, But I've been good. I've been good. Always make sure you take a break from social media, from cameras, all of that stuff. I always say it, so I try to practice what, I preach and I talk about, right? Other than that, we went live over a lot. We really have. We went live over the Emerald Tablets. We went live over that's from Thoth. Shout out to Dr. Doriel. We went live over the Symposium by Plato, with Socrates. We went live over the Kabbalion, written by the Masons in 1912. You already know, Chicago, Illinois. We went live over the Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. We went live over the Tao Te Ching. We went live over, so many books from this block from the Bible, the Gnostic books, the books banned from the Bible. We went live over a lot in this last 10 years. And I marked my word when I was in my first few years. I said in 10 years from now, I still be here. I am looking at the notes at the comments because I need to make sure y'all can hear me. Is that Brittany? That's Brittany. Hey, can you tell me if you can hear me, bro? Clearly, please. Other than that, thank you for the 4 or 5 people that reached out to me while I was on break to at least check up on me. I appreciate it. I'm not mad at nobody for not checking up on me. I've taken breaks before, I know people don't usually check up on you too much. Other than that, everything's been going good. It's been going. I know some people haven't saw me on live yet, so I like to reintroduce myself, for the people that might not have saw me on, live. She still haven't told me if she can hear me or not. Yes, I'm a storyteller. Okay, she can hear me. All right. I'm good now. Thank you. Now I forgot where I was at because my thoughts are like scrambled and stuff. Oh man. Because I was just going live and y'all couldn't hear me and I was scared. Other than that, everything's been going good. My girlfriend's son is graduating on Monday. Whew. Yeah, I still have my girlfriend for 7 years. I met her on Facebook, so I don't know what people talk about. Relationships on Facebook never work. Yeah, they do. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her son, Josh, which I call my son, you know what I'm saying? My daughter will be 22 years old this year. She'll be graduating from college next year. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting old. So I still work. I'm still self-employed and stuff, mostly contracting with Amazon and stuff. So I'm normal. I'm not rich or have a family that has a lot of wealth and I'm bored and sitting here on camera talking a lot. That's not what I'm doing. I work, got kids, college, all of that stuff. Like I'm a regular human. All right. But other than that, like I said, over the last 10 years, we went live over a lot. Thank you guys for supporting me. I still have not accepted no podcast deal, and I'm never going to do it. No, you don't have to subscribe to some kind of Patreon. Money is not connected to this. All right. I do it straight from my heart. I do it for y'all and I do it for myself first. All right. Other than that, let's go here and get into it. Sorry. Y'all know I get turned. So these are the golden sayings of Epictectus. Some people pronounce it Epictetus, whatever. This is one of my favorite philosophers. I've studied this for over 10 years. If you guys that listened to the Marcus Aurelius series, Marcus Aurelius, the Meditations, he mentioned Epictetus' name. And I said, we're going to be going live over that, but then I took a break. So I like how Epictetus, as you will hear, he mentions Socrates. Socrates mentions Epictetus and Marcus. Marcus and Epictetus mention Socrates. You see what I'm saying? They're all Stoic philosophers. All right. I got into this because I was printing off all of these books, you know, and man, it was so much to sit there and read. I said, I need something that I can listen to. And as you're going to hear, LiberalBox.com was started in 2005. Free audio books, still free. And I was trying to find any knowledge and wisdom. And this is what I used to fall asleep to every night for years. This along with the other things that I'm going live over, you know. But let me stop talking. Y'all not here to hear me talk. Y'all here to hear me interpretate and hear me give praise by song through word. You'll see what I'm saying because he's about to talk about it. So let's get into this. Epictetus was a slave. He was born in Hierapolis. I can't pronounce it that well. It's in Turkey. It's a different name now. You can Google and find out the rest of that. He was a pupil of Rufus. You can find out who Rufus was too. He's going to talk about Rufus. I'm not a historian. I'm not a scholar. I'm a real one. So I'm not here to give you the whole history of him and all that for physical evidence. And that's not what I'm here for. We're about to break down these sayings. All right. These are aphorisms. Aphorisms are just what the book is called. They're sayings, statements. All right. So it's going to say the aphorisms as we go through it. All right. He talks about a lot of different things. It's not a storyline, but let me stop all this talking. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
The Golden Sayings of Epictetus.
Golden Sayings.
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Golden Sayings of Epictetus, translated by Hastings Crossley. Aphorisms 1 to 21.
Let's go.
1. Are these the only works of providence within us? What words suffice to praise or set them forth? Had we but understanding, should we ever cease hymning and blessing the divine power, both openly and in secret?
That's what I'm doing.
And telling of his gracious gifts.
That's what I'm doing.
Whether digging or plowing or eating, should we not sing the hymn to God?
Thank you.
Great is God, for that he hath given us such instruments to till the ground withal.
Yeah.
Great is God, for that he hath given us hands and the power of swallowing and digesting, of unconsciously growing and breathing while we sleep. Thus should we ever have sung, yea, and this, the grandest and divinest hymn of all.
This what it
Great is God, for that he hath given us a mind to apprehend these things and duly to use them.
Yes.
What then, seeing that most of you are blinded, should there not be someone to fill this place and sing the hymn to God on behalf of all men? What else can I, that am old and lame, do but sing to God?
Yes.
Were I a nightingale, I should do after the manner of a nightingale.
Shout out to a nightingale.
Were I a swan, I should do after the manner of a swan.
Shout out to a swan.
But now, since I am a reasonable being, I must sing to God.
Yes.
That is my work. I do it, nor will I desert this post, as long as it is granted me to hold it. And upon you too I call to join in this self-same hymn.
So, I told y'all, I was about to sing. It sounds like words, but I'm singing. You should also sing hymns to God, thanking Source at all times for all the things that some people call little things, right? But they're big things: eating, breathing, building, working, raising your kids, having your health and strength. Somebody was born with one arm. You got both of them. You see what I'm saying? And when you start being consistently thankful for that type of stuff, you'll start understanding that you are given a type of praise automatically every day. You are a reasonable being. Like we just heard. The nightingale sings in their way. The swan sings in their way. Give praise. Let me stop talking. Here we go.
2. How then do men act? As though one returning to his country who had sojourned for the night in a fair inn should be so captivated thereby as to take up his abode there. Friend, thou hast forgotten thine intention. This was not thy destination, but only lay on the way thither. Nay, but it is a proper place. And how many more of the sort there may be, only to pass through upon thy way. Thy purpose was to return to thy country, to relieve thy kinsman's fears for thee. Thyself to discharge the duties of a citizen, to marry a wife, to beget offspring, and to fill up the appointed round of office. Thou didst not come to choose out what place are most pleasant, but rather to return to that wherein thou wast born, and where wert appointed to be a citizen.
Hold up. You might have missed it. He talks kind of fast, very intellectual. It's okay. I got you. So, he said, so how do humans act? He said men. I say humans because I want to include both men and women. So how do humans act? He said they act like somebody that spent the night at an inn, at a hotel, okay, for the night. And they got so captivated by the hotel and inn on vacation, they said, oh man, this is my home now. This is my abode. That's why he said, friend, you have forgotten that this was not your destination. Lay on the way. You're on vacation somewhere back home. He said, you were supposed to return to your country. That's called heaven. That's called nirvana. To relieve your kinsman fears. The angels and divine beings that's been scared, hoping that you don't fall asleep, hoping that you stay woke, hoping that you don't fall into darkness again. You didn't come and he said to discharge the duties of a citizen. I don't do the duties of a citizen. I used to, right? Have a child, married. I've never been married, but have a child, married, and try to get, big places in office and things like that. As you heard him say, that ain't what you came here for. You didn't come out to try to choose what places are most pleasant. You came here to chill, observe, and return back where you came from. That's what he just said. You can re-listen to it yourself. Here we go.
3. Try to enjoy the great festival of life with other men. 4. But I have one whom I must please, to whom I must be subject, whom I must obey, God, and those who come next to him. He hath entrusted me with myself. He hath made my will subject to myself alone, and given me rules for the right use thereof. 5. Rufus used to say, if you have leisure to praise me, what I say is naught. In truth he spoke in such wise that each of us who sat there, though that someone had accused him to Rufus, so surely did he lay his finger on the very deeds we did, so surely display the faults of each before his very eyes. 6. But what saith God? Had it been possible, Epictectus, I would have made both that body of thine and thy possessions free and unimpeded. But as it is, be not deceived.
It's not yours.
It is not thine own. It is but finely tempered clay. Since then this I could not do. I have given thee a portion of myself in the power of desiring and declining and of pursuing and avoiding, and is a word the power of dealing with the things of sense. And if...
So, he says, so what does God say? You heard what he said. Source says, whoever... Source, God, the universal, however you want to say it. He said if it was possible, God would have gave you that body and your life without no stress and no anxiety. That's not possible. The reason why it's not possible is because you're not made of the divine when you're here. You have a divine point within you, but you're not made of it. You're made of clay. So don't think this is you. But don't worry, he said that God tore a part of himself and put in you. In the power of declining, saying no, and going towards things. Basically, the power of dealing with the things of sense, the things of the five senses that keep you trapped and keep you kind of stressed here. Okay? All right, let's continue to listen. Here we go.
Thou neglect not this, but place all that thou hast therein. Thou shalt never be let or hindered. Thou shalt never lament.
You won't.
Thou shalt not blame.
You won't.
Or flatter any.
You won't.
What then?
What?
Seemeth this to thee a little thing?
God forbid.
God forbid. Be content then therewith.
And so
I pray the gods.
Let's go.
7. What saith Antisthenes?
What?
Hast thou never heard?
It is a kingly thing.
It is a kingly thing,
yes.
Osiris, to do well and to be evil spoken of.
Did you just hear what he said? It is a kingly thing. I will even say a queenly thing, because you know I include kings and queens. Okay? To do well and to be evil spoken of. Don't worry about people that's speaking evil of you. Okay? Stay well, do well. Don't worry about people speaking. They supposed to speak evil of you. You wouldn't be a queen or king if they didn't. Okay? It's a kingly thing. Here we go.
Aye, but to debase myself thus were unworthy of me.
That's for you.
That, said Epictetus, is for you to consider, not for me.
You know.
You know yourself what you are worth in your own eyes.
You know.
And at what price you will sell yourself. For men sell themselves at various prices.
All the time.
This was why when Florus was deliberating whether he should appear at Nero's shows, taking part in the performance himself, Agrippinus replied, "But why do not you appear?" He answered, "Because I do not even consider the question. For the man who has once stopped to consider such questions and to reckon up the value of external things is not far from forgetting what manner of man he is."
See, they was asking this dude why he don't show up at the shows of Nero. Hey, I heard that it's going to be shows at the White House now. It's going to be a UFC something for 250 and stuff. They got something building up. And so we having UFC fights at the White House now. Like, what's going on? We having shows and shit. Okay. So if somebody would ask me, hey, why you not attending that? Hey, why you don't attend the Mason building all the time? Hey, what? I don't even consider the question. I don't even consider the question, and you shouldn't either. Because like he said, when you start giving your attention to external things, you slowly and surely start losing yourself. That's what he said. Here we go.
Why?
Why?
What is it that you ask me?
What you ask me?
Is death preferable or life?
I say life.
I reply life. Pain or pleasure?
I reply pleasure.
I reply pleasure.
Let's go.
Well, but if I do not act, I shall lose my head.
Well, go and act.
Then go and act. But for my part, I will not act.
Shout out to the purple.
Why? Because you think yourself but one among the many threads which make up the texture of the doublet.
Shout out to the purple.
You should aim at being like men in general, just as your thread has no ambition either to be anything distinguished compared with the other threads.
Get it?
But I desire to be the purple.
Shout out to the purple.
That small and shining part which makes the rest seem fair and beautiful.
Yeah.
Why then do you bid me become even as the multitude?
Why?
Then were I no longer the purple. 9.
So what he's talking about, let's talk about a t-shirt. Okay? A t-shirt has a whole bunch of threads in it. All right. No thread in the t-shirt is trying to be better than another thread. When you see a lawn of grass, no blade of grass is trying to be better than another blade of grass, because it knows that all the blades of grass as a whole functions as a whole as beauty. All humans together as a whole functions as a whole in human beauty. You see what I'm saying? So what he was saying is, people try to think themselves as separate from another. That's what he said. You should try to be like all men in general, like all humans in general. You know, just like a thread doesn't try to look different than another thread because your shirt will look weird. Right? But the purple, little bitty, you don't know, but it's little bitty purple dyes that are in clothing that makes the other parts of the clothes look better. It's little purple flowers, sometimes blue flowers. You've probably seen the little yellow flowers that make the whole lawn of grass look better. That's what type of people we are. We're here to make everybody else look good as a whole, not for us to try to make ourselves look better than somebody else, but to try to make all of us look better as a whole, like he said at the beginning. Singing this song on behalf of all of mankind. I do this on behalf of all of mankind. When I meditate on behalf of all mankind. When I pray on behalf of all mankind, not for me. Here we go.
If a man could be thoroughly penetrated as he ought with this thought, that we are all in an especial manner sprung from God, and that God is the Father of men as well as of gods, full surely he would never conceive aught ignoble or base of himself. Whereas, if Caesar were to adopt you, your haughty looks would be intolerable. Will you not be elated at knowing that you are the Son of God?
What the fuck he just say? What did he just say? Who? You? Me? All of us? Are the what? The Son of God. He's not talking about Jesus. He's not talking about Christ. Jesus hadn't even came on the scene yet. Or had he? Right? This is also in the Gospel of Thomas. We've already went live over it. You are a Christ. See, you're so busy trying to praise something externally outside of you. You are it. You are the Son of God. See, he talked about Caesar because a lot of people want to be around some of these fake powerful people, you know, like Trump and the leader of China and the leader of Korea and the leader of Russia. I mean, you know what I'm saying. And then they have their chest all sticked out. I mean, even at regular big companies, if people are high up, they got their chest sticked out because they're high up and they're close to the boss. Well, why wouldn't you stick your chest out? Not because of a position, not because of money, not because of fame, not because of fake powerful people in the world that you are trying to idolize and think that's powerful, but because you are the Son of God. Just saying. Here we go.
Now, however, it is not so with us. But seeing that in our birth these two things are commingled, the body which we share with the animals and the reason and thought which we share with the gods, many decline towards this unhappy kinship with the dead, few rise to the blessed kinship with the divine. Since then everyone must deal with each thing according to the view which he forms about it.
Must deal with each thing according to the view that you form about it. You must deal with each thing according to the view that you form about it. Say it 3 times for the mind. You must go through whatever you need to go through based on what you have made up in your mind that is true or not. That's hard because we have 8 billion people here that have different point of views and different perspectives. That's why everybody goes through their heaven and everybody goes through their hell. Here we go.
Those few who hold that they are born for fidelity, modesty, and unerring sureness in dealing with the things of sense, never conceive aught base or ignoble of themselves. But the multitude, the contrary. Why? What am I?
What are you?
A wretched human creature with this miserable flesh of mine.
Yes, you are.
Miserable indeed.
Hold on.
But you have something better than that.
You do have
paltry
something better.
Flesh of yours. Why then cling to the one and neglect the other?
Here we go.
10. Thou art but a poor soul laden with a lifeless body.
Whoa. You're a poor soul laden with a lifeless body. You're a poor soul laden with a lifeless body. You're a poor soul for a time existing in the form of a body. Let me just kind of break this down. We'll get back to it. The body doesn't have anything. The body doesn't have a soul. The body doesn't have anything. That's why it dies. The soul has a body, bro. The body doesn't have a soul. The soul has a body. All right. Surrounding you is your soul. Okay. And it possesses a body. It's okay. I'll say it pretty clear and then we'll get back to it. You have a car. A car doesn't have you. See what I'm saying? Here we go.
11. The other day I had an iron lamp placed beside my household gods. I heard a noise at the door, and on hastening down found my lamp carried off. I reflected that the culprit was in no very strange case. Tomorrow, my friend, I said, you will find an earthenware lamp, for a man can only lose what he has. 12. The reason why I lost my lamp was that the thief was superior to me in vigilance. He paid, however, this price for the lamp, that in exchange for it he consented to become a thief, in exchange for it to become faithless. 13. But God hath introduced man to be a spectator of himself and his works, and not a spectator only, but also an interpreter of them. Wherefore it is a shame for man to begin and leave off where the brutes do. Rather, he should begin there and leave off where nature leaves off in us. And that is at contemplation and understanding and a manner of life that is in harmony with herself. See then.
Hold on. And a manner of life that is in harmony with herself. A manner of life that is in harmony with herself. A manner of life that is in harmony with herself. Okay? Her life is feminine. Her name is Zoe. You can look it up. You can Google it. Her name is Zoe. Okay? In Greek. All right? Here we go.
That ye die not without being spectators of these things. 14. You journey to Olympia to see the work of Phidias, and each of you holds it a misfortune not to have beheld these things before you die. Whereas when there is no need even to take a journey, but you are on the spot, with the works before you, have you no care to contemplate and study these? Will you not then perceive either who you are, or unto what end you were born, or for what purpose the power of contemplation has been bestowed on you? Well, but in life there are some things disagreeable and hard to bear.
Are there none at Olympia?
And are there none at Olympia? Are you not scorched by the heat? Are you not cramped for room? Have you not to bathe with discomfort? Are you not drenched when it rains? Have you not to endure the clamor and shouting and such annoyances as these? Well, I suppose you set all this over against the splendor of the spectacle and bear it patiently. What then? Have you not received greatness of heart, received courage, received fortitude? What care I if I am great of heart, for aught that can come to pass? What shall cast me down or disturb me? What shall seem painful? Shall I not use the power to the end for which I received it?
So he's talking about how people love to take trips. Everybody want to see the Alpha Tower. People want to go to London. People want to go to South America. People want to go to Brazil. People want to go. Hey, shout out to Canada. Shout out to Iceman. Y'all know I keep my ice for years. Shout out to Drake. We are Young Money. Everybody want to go and take these trips because they feel like they need a stress relief. They feel like they need a vacation. They want to see a big monument, in Washington. And they want to go to the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, all of this. Like he said, you ain't got no reason to take a vacation and you there on the spot. And like he said, they said, well, it's things in life that are hard. Like, is it none wherever you at on vacation? Shit, you might be in the Bahamas and a hurricane hit. You see what I'm saying? You still go through the same things you go through in regular life at home and work. You still got to deal with the weather on vacation. And then if you're on vacation in a place that a lot of people are going to, you got to deal with the crowds, just like you got to deal with crowds and lines here. You got to deal with the heat, the weather. You still got to Make sure you find a place to use the restroom. Make sure you got enough food. All of this, like, make sure the plane trips are not canceled and turbulence on the plane and all of this stuff. Flights delayed, all of this stuff. You still go through stress. There's no need to be trying to go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Instead of moaning and wailing over what comes to pass. 15. If what philosophers say of the kinship of God and man be true, what remains for men to do but as Socrates did, never, when asked one's country, to answer, I am an Athenian or a Corinthian, but I am a citizen of the world. 16.
Never to answer, I am Corinthian, Athenian. Socrates used to say, I am a citizen of the world. See what I'm saying? And you are too. So you are the son of God and you are a citizen of the world. Now, people might refer to me as American, citizen of the world, bro. And so are you. Here we go.
He that hath grasped the administration of the world, who hath learned that this community, which consists of God and men, is the foremost and mightiest and most comprehensive of all,
it is.
That from God have descended the germs of life, not to my father only and my father's father, but to all things that are born and grow upon the earth, and in an especial manner to those endowed with reason, for those only are by their nature fitted to hold communion with God, being by means of reason conjoined with him. Why should not such a one call himself a citizen of the world? Why not a son of God? Why should he fear aught that comes to pass among men? Shall kinship with Caesar or any other of the great at Rome be enough to hedge men around with safety and consideration without a thought of apprehension? While to have God for our Maker and Father and kinsman, shall not this set us free from our sorrows and fears?
You see, we try to look for somebody that's maybe going to protect us like Caesar. And we want to maybe try to walk around with him or walk around with the government or Trump and all of this stuff. You a son of God and a citizen of the world. You should be trying to be under God. Like he said, being up under him, and that's the one that's with you. That's the one that you putting trust in. Then what, like he said, why would somebody that really thinks that they are the son of God fear anything that happens here? Or try to be around so-called powerful people to protect them? Now, be around the most powerful power in existence. You see what I'm saying? Here we go.
17. I do not think that an old fellow like me need have been sitting here to try and prevent your entertaining abject notions of yourselves and talking of yourselves in an abject and ignoble way, but to prevent there being by chance among you any such young men as, after recognizing their kindred to the gods and their bondage in these chains of the body and its manifold necessities, should desire to cast them off as burdens too grievous to be borne, and depart their true kindred. This
Hold up. So, like he said, I'm not sitting here trying to prevent your entertainment, trying to prevent you talking all crazy about yourself and other things and all of this stuff. That's not what true masters and teachers are here for. All right. It's okay. You're going to break it down. All right. So we here to try to stop you from killing yourself. Hold up. Because you realize where you're from. You realize you need to go back, and you're in these bondage of chains. They're so heavy on you. You're tired of it. And now you know all you got to do is kill yourself and you'll return back home. We're trying to prevent that. Okay? That's what we're trying to prevent. Because the door stands open. It's okay. It'll make sense.
Is the struggle in which your master and teacher, were he worthy of the name, should be engaged. You would come to me and say, Epictectus, we can no longer endure being chained to this wretched body. giving food and drink and rest and purification, aye, and for its sake forced to be subservient to this man and that. Are these not things indifferent and nothing to us?
This is what you say.
Is it not true that death is no evil?
It's not evil.
Are we not, in a manner, kinsmen of the gods?
Are we not?
And have we not come from them?
Yes.
Let us depart thither, whence we came.
Yes.
Let us be freed from these chains that confine and press us down.
Yes. Here.
Here are thieves and robbers and tribunals.
Yeah.
And they that are called tyrants, who deem that they have, after a fashion, power over us, because of the miserable body, and what appertains to it. Let us show them that they have power over none.
Hold up. This is what the young ones tell us. Say, bro, I'm tired of this body. I'm tired of being chained. I'm tired of giving food and drink to this body. I'm tired of being subservient to this boss. I'm tired of being subservient to this preacher. I'm tired of obeying the police. I'm tired of chemtrails. I'm tired of this, and I'm tired of that, and I'm tired of this, and I'm tired of that. And I'm tired of these wannabe tyrants that think that they rule us because of this body. What? We know death is not evil. Shout out to Socrates. Well, let's show them, since they think they got power over us, let's show them that they ain't got power over none. Hold on. Chill. A true master, a true teacher is going to tell you to chill. Wait. Life is not that hard as we've been talking about. And life is over quickly. Remember, your life is but a day. Your life is but a day. And your troubles are but an hour. Okay? Stay here. Leave not rashly. Okay? It's okay. Here we go.
18. And to this I reply, friends, wait for God.
Wait.
When he gives the signal and releases you from this service, then depart to him.
Right.
But for the present, endure to dwell in the place wherein he hath assigned you your post. Short indeed is the time of your habitation therein, and easy to those that are minded.
Easy.
What tyrant, what robber, what tribunals have any terrors for those who thus esteem the body and all that belong to it as of no account? Stay. Depart not rashly
Don't
hence.
depart rashly.
19.
Let's go.
Something like that is what should pass between a teacher and ingenious youth.
Shout out to the youth.
As it is, what does pass? The teacher is a lifeless body, and you are lifeless bodies yourselves. When you have had enough to eat today, you sit down and weep about tomorrow's food. Slave. If you have it, well and good. If not, you will depart.
Why lament?
The door is open. Why lament?
So, we talked about how the door is open. Why lament? And as you can see, this is what goes on between teachers and students. Okay? It's to let you know it's cool. Wait till he calls you back. Okay? Please. And when he calls you, return back. I wouldn't say he. When it calls you, return back to it. Until then, like it said at the beginning, lay on the way thither. Lay on the way there. Roll your boat gently down the stream. Merry, life is but a dream. Chill. Here we go.
For the room is there for tears. What further occasion for flattery?
Hold up. So he said, and then people act like slaves. After they had enough to eat and drink, and enjoy the life of today, they cry and weep over tomorrow. Slave. He said, if you ain't got nothing to eat or drink tomorrow, then it's time to die. He said, why lament? The door stands open. So let me go over with how Epictectus teaches. And this is how other philosophers teach too. That door is called death. And the door is open, which means you're free to kill yourself at any time you want. I'm just telling you what Epictectus says, and then I'm going to tell you what Socrates says. Both are Stoic, different points of views. Epictetus teaches you can kill yourself and leave whenever you want to. He uses the example that just like kids, When kids get tired of someone don't want nothing, they leave. They don't give a crap if other kids are having fun doing it. If they don't want to do it no more, they're done. So it says be better than children. If it's too much smoke in the room, get out. If it's too much heat, get out the kitchen. And Epictectus teaches that that's not a bad thing. You know, people scared to quit their job, knowing that their job tearing them up, stressing them. They can barely sleep at night. They still go to the job. Quit. If life is too much, go kill yourself. You're going to go right back to heaven. I'm just saying what Epictectus says. I'm not promoting suicide. Because he also tries to convince you to stay. I try to convince you to stay. It's not that bad. But don't get it fucked up. Just like he said, the door stands open. If you're not able to have enough food, if you're not able to live and eat tomorrow, then you probably are on the way to dying, is how he teaches. All right. Where people here, if they're on the way to starvation, oh man, I gotta eat. I can't die. They on the corner trying to do everything for food, trying to get everything to survive, trying to do everything to live a little bit longer when it's time for them to go. All I'm doing is breaking down what he's saying so you can be open to other points of views. Accepted or rejected, it's not right or wrong. Just be open to it. All right, here we go. We almost done.
Why should one envy another? Why should you stand in awe of them that have much or are placed in power?
Why?
Especially if they be also strong and passionate. Why, what should they do to us?
What they cannot do.
What they can do, we will not regard.
Right.
What does concern us that they cannot do? Who then shall rule one that is thus minded? 20.
They can't.
Seeing this then, and noting well the faculties which you have, you should say, send now, O God, any trial that thou wilt. Lo, I have means and powers given me by thee to acquit myself with honor through whatever comes to pass.
Yes.
No, but there you sit trembling for fear. Certain things should come to pass, and moaning and groaning and lamenting over what does come to pass. And then you upbraid the gods. Such meanness of spirit can have but one result, impiety. Yet God...
So, he said, and I've done this for years. It was so scary when I first started doing it, I'm not going to lie. It's still scary sometimes when I do it. All right? But I learned it from him. He said, dare to say to God, right now, bring anything you want to bring, because you have already given me everything to be able to handle anything that you can bring. And I know you ain't going to put nothing on me more than I can handle. So bring it. Bring it. And then he says, no, but people are scared. They saying trembling, hoping that things don't come to pass, hoping that they don't lose their money, their car, their house, hoping. And like he says, some things should come to pass. Some things just gotta happen. But don't be scared trying to hope that they don't happen. Be strong in yourself. You talk much shit on Facebook anyway. Be strong to yourself. You post all this knowledge and wisdom, use it. Be strong in yourself and know that anything that happens to you in life, Source has already given you the strength to be able to handle it. All right? And then he said, not only are people scared, but they go, that's what he was talking about in piety. They go and complain to God and blame God. You see it all over social media. Especially, all over social media, especially on Facebook and Instagram. All kind of conspiracy theories. What is everybody trying to do? Scare the shit out of you? You know, our air is so messed up, they're spraying. So what the fuck are you supposed to do? Not breathe? Oh my gosh, all the food is terrible here. It's all messed up by these big corp. What are you supposed to do? Not eat? Oh man, it ain't nothing but pedophiles and they all raping kids and all the Zionists and all. You could just scroll through fears upon fears upon fears upon fears all day long of complaints. Y'all know me. I tell you, okay, cool. You claim things are so fucked up here? Well, have some heart then. Go to source and tell source, hey, you don't know what you're doing. You need to fix these governments. You need to fix all of this stuff. And then people tell me, oh, well, no, I'm not thinking like that. I'm just exposing them. So you go tell God that you need to expose the evil things that he has set place here. What are you talking about? Remember, this is a oneness. Everything that happens here comes from the capital God, period. Period. Anytime you blame the government, anytime you complain, and anytime you feel like things are not right here, you are making complaints against source, who you call God and the universal. Be okay with things that happen here, because it all comes from an ultimate good. Even though you're human, of course you can't understand it. It's beyond your comprehension. We'll make another example and let's get back to it. It's okay, I got it. So, a person loses an arm. You know why they lost the arm? Because if they don't lose that arm, the whole body is going to die. We've been talking about this for 10 years. Everything that happens for the benefit of the whole. The arm had to get cut off so the whole body can stay alive. A person to be stupid by saying, hell no, I want to keep my arm, let me die. Like, what the fuck? Let the arm be cut off for the benefit of the whole body. People get surgery for the benefit of the whole body. They get cut up and everything for the benefit of the body. So things happen here for the benefit of the whole. Well, I can't see the benefit of why they spraying in the sky. Who cares that you can't see the benefit? You ain't source. You ain't nothing close to God. You ain't nothing close to a high divine being. Stay in your lane. We'll digress. I digress. Let's get back to it. I'm good.
God has not only given us these faculties by means of which we may bear everything that comes to pass without being crushed or depressed thereby, but like a good king and father, he has given us this without let or hindrance, placed wholly at our own disposition, without reserving to himself any power of impediment or restraint. Though possessing all these things, free and all you own, you do not use them, you do not perceive what it is you have received, nor whence it comes, but sit moaning and groaning, some of you blind to the giver, making no acknowledgement to your benefactor, others basely giving themselves to complaints and accusations against God. Yet what faculties and powers you possess for attaining courage and greatness of heart, I can easily show you. What you have for upbraiding and accusation, it is for you to show me. 21. How did Socrates bear himself in this regard? How else than as became one who was fully assured that he was the kinsman of gods? End of the Golden Sayings of Epictectus, Section 1, Aphorisms 1 to 21.
That's all. That's all. It's just 1 through 21. Got a lot more to go over. I hope you enjoyed it. It gets so much better and so much better as it continues. Next up. Oh, and I will include the written version in the comments. I will also include the audiobook in the comments. Being that my videos get deleted after 30 days, as all my videos have been deleted over the last 10 years, because I misunderstood them when they said they were cleaning it out by September last year. And I got on there in September and they was already gone because it said that it was cleaning out by September. So all my live videos are gone. It's okay. Like I said, it helped me with attachment. All right. So now I'm going to store my videos on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I would go live on YouTube, but you have to have 50 subscribers. I only have like 23 subscribers. I don't be on YouTube. But hopefully with me posting live videos, I can get more subscribers and be live on YouTube just to expand my message. Not for money. So my videos will be stored on YouTube, and I include, the YouTube link to this video as well. But that's where you'll have to go to see older videos that are older than 30 days. Now, I think the only one that I was able to save was the Corpus Hermeticum series. That's on my YouTube channel too, and all my shorts with all of these animals and stuff like that. Funny shorts that I've been posting when I was taking time off and stuff, so that'll be in the comments. Thank y'all again for watching. I'm back. It's good to be back. I love doing this. I really do. And I love y'all. All right. Without further ado, I hope y'all have a great weekend. It's Gemini season. I got a Gemini moon, my gal is Gemini. And that's about it. I love y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm done. Hold on. I chew up this banana. I need to shave. I'll tell you. I think I'm good now. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye. I'm done.